Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I'm getting off the 3 train here at West 110th, headed to what is formerly known as Alaska Rink and is now known as the Gottesman Rink at the Davis Center. It's my first time going to this rink since it has reopened. So excited to check out our new rink. The rink is located in Central Park on the north end in Harlem, and it's pretty close to the entrance, which is super nice. Unlike Woolman, you could get a little lost looking for Woolman, but this one you could literally see it right from the entrance. You're gonna wanna, as soon as you enter the park, you're gonna wanna make a right until you get to this little cross section. Crosswalk, cross the street, head straight, and then you're gonna veer right again. Make sure you are paying attention for cars. There are cars on this path, and also you'll see a car coming up as well. Parks Department staff riding through the path, so pay attention. So once you go straight for a little bit past this fence, you're gonna veer right again and then left until you get to a little bridge. You're gonna cross the bridge, and once you cross that bridge, there is a path that kind of goes to your right. Again, you don't want to veer right at that point. You can't enter the park. You can't enter the Gottesman Center from this side. You want to keep going straight a couple of feet, and then you head right again. So it's pretty much all to your right once you get into the park, and then you'll get to the entrance. You will see a couple of clips from multiple days. I did go to this rink twice last week, once with my niece and then once solo, so that's, you know, the discrepancy between outfits. But yeah, it's not that busy. This was the 2:30 session, which wasn't busy, and later on in the week I went at 1:30, which was even less busy, so that was great. Hi, can you buy tickets here?
Yes, at the window.
Okay. And also, thank you. Only do online sales, which they do offer, but I was glad to see that they had a box office. And once you get your receipt, you take it to staff, they'll scan it, and then they give you a wristband, and then you can also pick up your rentals inside if you need that as well. We didn't. We had our own skates, so we ended up only paying the $5, which was the off-peak price. If you come on during peak hours, that's $10, I believe.
Okay.
So you guys have lockers?
We had lockers. You guys got lock and keys?
I didn't forget to bring
Yeah,
it.
but if you don't have the lock and key and you want to lock up, they sell it here for $5.
Okay, so where are the lockers
So
though?
lockers A and B. You could use any one.
Okay, let me see how big they are. As you just heard, if you have your own lock and key, the lockers are free, but they do offer locks for purchase. So right across from the lockers is this lobby area, which is beautiful. All of this seating, all this natural light, love to see it. And behind it, you'll have some murals, a Central Park, and some skaters coming up as well. I'm assuming from the old Alaska Rink days. And here's locker A. I do like that they have water fountains that you can fill up your own water bottles. A lot of rinks, you know, they want you to buy water and drinks. So they don't really have that option, but they do here. I'm just quickly showing the bathroom. We have an actual bathroom, which we love to see as well, you know, as opposed to a porta potty or like across the street in an office building. I'm looking at you, Domino Rink. But the stalls are pretty tiny, but you know, we can't complain. It's a bathroom, right? Across from the bathrooms is locker room B. They have copious amounts of lockers, but not a lot of benches, which is a little weird, but you know, whatever. The lockers are teeny tiny though, so don't bring a lot of stuff. You can leave your items outside on your bigger items outside on the side of the rink, but just know these are very small. This is what the rental skates look like, not the hard plastic ones, which is a plus, but my niece and I had our own skates, so we used those. And these are my first little glides on the ice, which I really liked. The rink is a nice size. They have the middle section sequestered off for figure skating, and that's a good size too. Some of the rinks don't have that at all, or it's very small. This was a really nice size. The ice doesn't feel too thin or too hard, so it was pretty good. I enjoyed skating on this ice. I had to stay with my niece for the majority of the session since she is a very beginner skater, so I was just helping her out, making sure she was comfortable and not falling. But I did sneak away for a little bit of spin practice in the middle. I came back later on in the week, hence the outfit change, and the price was the deciding factor. While other rinks raised their prices for their weekend days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this rink remained the same. The price remained the same for the off-peak hours. So I paid $5 on a Friday for an early afternoon session, which love. So this Friday session was at 1:30, and it was even more empty than the 2:30 session that I went to with my niece. Not sure if it's indicative of how it normally is, or if this was an off day. Next time I go, I'm gonna make sure to ask the staff, like, well, what's the capacity usually looking like? But it was pretty empty. I could have skated on the outside of the circle if I wanted to, and not have been, you know, rushed or in anybody's way. They allowed me to film without any hassle, both self-recording and when my niece was recording me. They didn't say anything about it. And again, I don't know if that is just they don't care, or, you know, it's not against their policy. A lot of rinks do have a no filming policy. Or if it was just because they weren't busy these 2 days. I did look on their rink rules, and filming or having your phone on the ice wasn't part of it. So it could very well be that they don't have a policy against using your phone to record on the ice. That's a plus for me, for sure. And could be a deciding factor for me visiting this rink more often, despite how far it is away from me. After we finished skating, we decided to check out their cafe, which is called Set Pani on the Mir, and that is their menu. Both days that I went, they did not have this full menu, so be aware of that. They had a smaller taped menu on the counter that you could choose from. This day, they pretty much only had their bakery items. The next day, they had more options, but their computer system went down, so I wasn't able to try their food at all either day, which is upsetting. I definitely wanted to try their coffee. I wanted to try, their hot chocolate to see if it's worth getting. A lot of Rinks are not. Their food's not worth getting. But third time's a charm. We'll try it on the next go through. The prices seemed reasonable, so we'll definitely try it next time. And here we are leaving the rink. We're gonna go and look at the rink from the observation deck-ish thing right above the rink. Lakeside has a similar situation. Bowman has a similar situation where there's like an overlook. So that's what we're doing right now. But overall, I like the rink. I like the rink enough to come back again for a second time that week. Like I said, the prices were very reasonable. The staff was super friendly and helpful. The ice felt really nice while you were skating. The first day we went, the temperature was like mid 40s. The second day was in the low 50s. So I would say aim to go mid 40s and below. The ice can get a little soft. There's plenty of space to sit indoors. There's some seating outdoors as well. Lockers could stand to be a little bit bigger, but you can bring your bigger items outdoors with you and leave them on the side of the rink. No problem. And finally, I would say check the website before you show up. On there, it says that session times can fluctuate as well as length of sessions. They offer different programming, so you might show up when hockey's going on. You don't want to do that when you want to get your skate on. Also, the website offers the opportunity to pre-buy your tickets. So I heard when we were leaving that the next session had sold out. So that's really great to know that you can pre-book your tickets. But overall, we had a really great time. I really like this rink. I'll definitely be back. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.